If you lost a pet over the new year, you're not alone. Many of our four-legged friends were freaked out by the fireworks and loud noises. Joining us this morning is Brandy Shimabukuro from the Hawaiian Humane Society. Good morning, Brandy. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Ross. I'm fantastic. Thank you for having me.
Now, first off, do you have a ballpark figure of how many animals were rescued by the Hawaiian Humane Society over the New Year's weekend?
Absolutely. We had about 83 dogs and 21 cats that were brought into the Hawaiian Humane Society over the course of the New Year's Eve holiday weekend. That is pretty consistent with numbers that we saw last year, which is great that we didn't see an increase. It means that hopefully folks are taking some mitigation efforts to keep their pets safe. Unfortunately, there is a higher number of pets who haven't been reunited with their families sooner. So I'm really glad we're having this opportunity to talk so we can let people know how they can get reunited with their pets if they're already in our care.
So if someone is still looking for their pet, should they call the Hawaiian Humane Society, or is it better to go down there and visit in person?
You know, if you've lost a pet, it's critical that you act quickly. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to hawaiianhumane.org and file a lost pet report. That immediately gets posted up on our website, so our team can take a look and see if maybe this pet is already in our care or if they're with a temporary foster out in the community. You can also browse our found pets section on hawaiianhumane.org to see if they've already been found. Those listings are updated in real time, so it saves them the trip of having to come down to the Mo'iliili campus to come down in person, which they have the option to do as well.
Now, Brandy, if their pet is not at the Hawaiian Humane Society, what else can they do?
There are a lot of resources out there. You can utilize the incredible community Papasi Ohana on Facebook. They are the largest community local Facebook group for lost and found pets. Lost.petcolove.org is a nationwide lost and found database, the only one of its kind that's hosted by Petco. That pulls lost and found pet listings also in real time throughout the community nationwide. And we always recommend make and post flyers in your community. Take advantage of the nearby veterinary clinics and post them up there. Those flyers should include clear current photos of their pets, a detailed description of what they look like, your contact information, how to reach you, their name. And it's really important that you post those up in veterinary clinics because oftentimes if a community member finds your pet, the first place they're going to want to take them to, if not the Hawaiian Humane Society, is to a vet clinic to get scanned for a microchip.
Now, looking ahead, Chinese New Year's coming up on the 22nd. We're going to go through all of this again. Any mitigation efforts that family members can do right now?
Absolutely. And, you know, Ross, we were talking about this earlier. There are reports anecdotally of increased firework activity throughout the year. So really, we're asking members of the public to be vigilant, right? Take these steps and take these tips that I'm about to share to, you know, keep your pets safe. You're going to want to create a safe, secure place in your home that's away from egress and ingress points so that they're going to have a quiet place to be safe inside. You never want to leave your pets unattended outdoors. Even if you have a pet that maybe normally would live or spend a lot of time out in the yard, don't leave them out there unattended. Fireworks are really loud and scary, and they can cause a lot of distress for pets, especially because they have more acute hearing than we do. So that can really trigger them to do things like scale a 6-foot fence or something along those lines in an effort out of fear. So you're going to want to ensure, of course, that your pets are microchipped. Your current contact information is registered to those microchips because that can ultimately save your pet's life.
All right, there you have it, Brandy with the Hawaiian Humane Society. Thank you so much for all those great information and tips, and you have a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Ross. Thank you.